So I'm about to do cross trainer. The weather is ridiculously shocking in the UK today. Or in London, it's really, really cold. So I'm having a nice cozy day in today. And I'm going to do my cross trainer, and I'm going to have my turmeric drink after. Not really going to do anything too strenuous. I'm going to do 20 minutes of cross trainer. I'm going to do some stretching and some resistance band training as well. So yay me! I'm gonna put some music on. Do you have any suggestions for workout music? Because I always sit here racking my brains what to listen to. So anyway, some suggestions wouldn't go amiss. It's a bit dark, sorry. Anyway, bye. I've got my smoothie, it's banana and Swiss chard. I said I felt like I needed more greens, and so I'm trying to have more. Some days I really want greens, and some days I just don't even want to look at greens. But I think on this journey I really need to have greens daily. I'm not really enjoying the whole process of eating greens recently though, or drinking greens or anything to do with greens, to be honest. So yeah, that's my smoothie, and I've also got my, I don't know shiny really, it's just a mug, can't really see what's inside it. It's just turmeric, cinnamon and date, water. I soak the dates in water, and then just the syrupy kind of thing that you get from that, I just put that in there to make it sweet. Today I am got a lot of work to do today around the house, and also YouTube's and blogging stuff. I'm trying to do more blogs posts on Eat Fresh Live Fresh, more blog posts on Laptops and Coffee Cups, which is a poetry site, and more on the quoterium.com site. So I've got a lot to do today. Might even be an all-nighter. I'm loving the wildness of my hair at the moment. No, it's not groomed, it's just wild, different lengths, different widths. I'm not really into the whole perfection thing at the moment, trying to make my hair look all groomed and perfect. Trying to be in a constant state of reality rather than a constant state of fantasy. Keep on going back to that Lauryn Hill quote that fantasy is what we want, but reality is what we need. Very, very poignant. Interesting. I'm thinking about reading you guys a poem from Laptops and Coffee Cups website, and if you like poetry, then you can go and check it out. Hold on. I'm just going to go to the site. And coffee cups. That Laptops and Coffee Cups thing, I've had it in my head for many years. I'm not just talking about creating a website. Why does it never come up? Just the actual phrase Laptops and Coffee Cups, I've had it in my head for many years, because I was about 14 years old. I used to go past cafes, cafes, and just kind of look at people that were in there, and I used to just wonder what they were doing, writing and doing work and stuff, and I used to find it very intriguing. Anyway, this poem is called Wired. You can guess what it's about. Anyway. We wired, we faded, we're scribbling on these pages. We wired, connected, forever getting wasted. Plugged into a social media maze, faded. Perched in an East London cafe, plugged in, wired, faded. Faded off these pages. Websites, blogs and Twitter feeds, podcasts, Instagram and YT. We sit here, sipping laptops and coffee cups. We sipping, click like, snap a selfie, keep posting. We faded, we wasted, we wired. Staring out the window, reality, staring at the laptop screen. 2014 reality, wired, faded. Take a sip, take a dip into Planet Insta. Let's scope what's going on. She just bought some new shoes. She's faded. She faded. She wasted, smiling in a selfie. Fake teeth, smiling in a selfie. Reality or fantasy? She faded. She wasted. She places her phone on the coffee table, takes a sip of that white label, buries her head in Facebook, buries her head in another book. On her brand new Kindle, she weeps. She thought he was for keeps. She weeps. The door slams, tears drip, drop, slap, hits the floor, slap, thud. I saw that pic on Instagram. Who's that man in the background? I'm your man, I'm your man. She weeps. She faded, wired. Sits up, cuddles close, fake smile. I love you, boo. Selfie, selfie. Reality. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like reading another poem. Let me see. I wrote this one called Whispers in the Darkness, and I actually did a video about it as well. I might leave the link below. I'm just looking for it and I can't find it on the actual It's funny because I wrote this poem and I can't find it on the site. Okay, this poem is called Whispers in the Darkness. And I actually created a video. It was like not really a proper video. It was just like a picture kind of video. And it's on YouTube. I'll probably leave the link below. It's called Whispers in the Darkness. I need to tidy up this site though because I've got a couple of pictures that are too big. Anyway, breathless she tries to breathe, blind she tries to see, numb she tries to feel, speechless she tries to speak. Hopeless she dips her feet into optimistic waters. Heartless she tries to capture emotion. Unfaithful she tries her hand at devotion. Whispers in the darkness she fails to comprehend. Ice cold heart she attempts to bathe in the sun. Stagnant she tries to run. Crippled she tries to dance and sing. Whispers in the darkness deafening. The crowd maddening. Breathless she fails to speak. Take a breath, gasp, tremble, make a wish, stand tall, stumble. Whispers in the darkness deafening. Whispers in the darkness deafening. Whispers in the darkness deafening. You might listen to this poem and not really understand what it's about, but it's actually about depression and like how you feel on certain days where you try to be positive, you try your best. It's not so much about trying to be positive, so to speak, but you try to kind of get up and you try to keep moving, you try to keep, you know, smiling even though you don't feel to. Even though your body feels like lead, every limb feels like it's about to fall off, you try. So when I say breathless, she tries to breathe, blind, she tries to see, numb, she tries to feel, speechless, she tries to speak. Like, when you're experiencing anxiety, depression, you feel breathless sometimes, you feel like you can't breathe, you feel like you're suffocating, but yet you're struggling, you're trying to breathe just like you were underwater. If you're underwater and you're drowning, you're trying to actually breathe and you're panicking. Numb, she tries to feel. You're numb. You feel like your body isn't in itself. Like you feel like you're kind of having an out-of-body experience a lot of the time, spaced out. Speechless. You feel like there's something in your throat, a lump in your throat, you can't speak. But yet, for me anyway, I try to speak. I want to communicate with people, but then I feel this blockage. Very difficult to explain to somebody that hasn't experienced this before. But hopeless, she dips her feet into optimistic waters. So hopeless, feeling like that, but yet you try and be optimistic, and so you try and kind of slip into another room, so to speak. Like, you're in this room of darkness and you're trying to slip into a room where it's filled with light. But it's difficult because the door's locked. But you're trying. You're trying. Heartless, she tries to capture emotion. You feel completely numb, no emotion, but you try and capture emotion. You try and feel something, you know. And unfaithful, she tries her hand at devotion. When I say this, I don't even really understand. I wasn't really 100% sure what I was trying to say, but you feel like you're betraying your people, like your friends and your family, because you're not yourself. You're not being bubbly and, you know, taking part in everyday life with everybody else, because you're kind of closed away. So you try your hardest to devote yourself to your loved ones and your friends, but it's difficult. And sometimes your friends don't understand, so you end up losing friends, they leave you. Whispers in the darkness, she fails to comprehend. Sometimes you feel like you're clothed in darkness, and you kind of hear these, I'm not going to say voices in your head, because that's not what I experienced, but it's like you want things to change, and it's almost like you're trying to decode that language of change, but it's just very difficult to comprehend it. Ice cold heart, she attempts to bathe in the sun, so she feels, I feel, or whoever's feeling this feeling feels cold, but they attempt to step out of that ice box and bathe in the sun, you know, feel warm again, loving again. Stagnant, she tries to run. You feel like you're stuck in one place, like you're stuck in the mud, but you try to get out and you try to run. Sometimes you try to even run before you walk. Crippled, she tries to dance and sing. Feel the same thing, you feel crippled, but you try and be optimistic and dance and sing even though it's difficult. Whispers in the darkness, deafening. So when you're trying to decode that language, that kind of language of trying to be positive, it's almost deafening, it's almost too much. The crowd, maddening. It's like everybody else is on a different planet to you, unless you come into contact with people that are experiencing the same thing. Breathless, she fails to speak. Same thing. Take a breath, gasp, tremble, make a wish, stand tall, stumble, take a breath, then you gasp, and then you tremble because it's too much. Then you make a wish because you want everything to change, and then you try and stand tall, your head up high, and then you stumble, try and stand up again. And it ends with whispers in the darkness, deafening, whispers in the darkness, deafening, whispers in the darkness, deafening. Anyway, thank you for listening to this, because I can ramble sometimes. It's already 12 minutes long and I haven't even finished the video. I might just do another little chit chat towards the end of the day. I'm going to have my smoothie. I'm going to have my drink. I've got a lot of videos to film today and a lot of videos to edit and upload for Eat Fresh, Live Fresh. And for this channel, I need to, I've got some chit chat videos that I want to do as well. And lots of blogs and lots of poems for the laptops and coffee cups. Lots of quotes for quotarium.com. And lots of work to assign for writers that I haven't even assigned work to yet. The business. Anyway. Peace and love. Bye. So it's 4:05 and I'm having something to eat. And here's what I'm having. Vegan pizza. I used corn tortillas, wraps, and what I did was I blended up some sweet corn and some seasoning, and just made this kind of sauce. And I used homemade barbecue sauce on this one with orange peppers and corn. And this one I put a bit of barbecue sauce, but not that much, and it's really, really nice. I just used some seasoning that I'd made, and I dried some stuff, and I can't remember exactly what it was. Mm. Because the other night I had some vegan pizza with vegan cheese on it. I was kind of craving it. I didn't want to have all that fatty vegan cheese, and so I made this, and it's actually really nice. So it's just an impromptu thing that I made. It's not some sort of recipe that I've devised. I just made it, thought about it. Cool. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys at the end of the night. And I'm going to just chill out now and relax. I've been doing work and stuff all day. Sunday, really. I'd normally kind of like just chill out on a Sunday, but today I had work to do, so I had to get on with it. In terms of food, I haven't been feeling very hungry. I mean, I had the smoothie in the morning, and then I had another smoothie which I didn't show, and then I had the pizza thing that I showed you, and that's what I've had today. I didn't feel very hungry today. My appetite has dropped ridiculously over these past few weeks. I'm not really sure why, to be honest. I need to sort of figure it out. But generally, in terms of anxiety and all that kind of thing, it's been good today. It's just been normal. Like, no, like, too energetic or no, too, like, low, no anxiety, palpitations. In fact, my chest has been kind of feeling a little bit funny recently, as in that anxiety feeling. But today, nothing all day. I've just been feeling a bit dehydrated, and that's because I haven't been drinking enough water. It's my own fault, really. But my skin is getting its glow back. My skin started to go really dry at one point, and it was really dry. Like, I used to have to put loads of coconut oil on it to make it feel normal, but it's fine. I've been using this Lush skin scrub thing, and it really seems to be giving my skin back the glow. Obviously, the food can help too, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed now. Or going to just chill out now. I feel like I just need to just relax. I feel like I need to do more exercise as well, because my legs feel funny. You haven't been doing enough exercise and your legs just feel like your body just feels like it needs to stretch out or something. That's how I feel at the moment. My neck feels a little bit stiff. And I think that's due to the fact that I've been working and just sitting on the computer all day, which is not very good for the body, just sitting on down. Anyway, bedtime. Well, chill time.